This epic roulette wheel is attached to these 6 car garages. Inside are some of the most insane OP cars in Minecraft. Can I get lucky enough to unlock the best, or will my luck run out?
Chip, it's time to spin the wheel and find out who's the noob and who's the pro!
I can't wait to see this. I bet I'm gonna be the pro. I'm gonna hit this wheel right now. And whoa, Milo, look! It gave me the pro!
What? That's totally not fair! That means I'm the noob!
Yeah, it totally does. And I really can't wait to race against you in this racetrack we're about to make.
Fine, well I'm gonna go get started building before you can!
Okay, good luck, Milo. I'm gonna be such a pro. First, we need to place down some black concrete. This is what the road is going to be made out of, and it's what we're gonna be racing on. It is very important that we use this block and not some other yucky block, because only noobs would use something other than this. It needs to be off the ground. That way we can build it way quicker, and we'll have a much bigger racetrack by the time we're done. Here, we also need to place down some white concrete, just like this, as well as some more black concrete here. This will be the finish line. This finish sign will be black and white, just like the finish line here. We'll need to make sure we add some slabs on top of it, just like this. Oh yeah, this is already looking so awesome. Above the slabs, let's add even more andesite walls right over here. Now on the very front, we just need to add the banners. This is what the race cars will go underneath to actually win this thing. Let's add some more white banners on the sides here. This is already looking so good. I can't wait to race Milo through this thing. But in order to do that, this entire racetrack has to be fully built. And the best thing we can do right now is to build the starting and finishing line, but also to build the stands. There is no way to have a racetrack that nobody can actually watch. There would be no point. That's why we need to make sure these stands are perfect. I think we can build the stands right over here. We'll have a big one on this side. This is the main stretch of the race. It's the most interesting part, so everybody's gonna want to watch it. That is why the main stand will go right up here. We'll also make sure to build it backwards in this direction. This is already looking exactly like a stand. This is pretty cool. Now we have to make sure we place these slabs going all the way along. We can't miss any spots, otherwise we would have less than the massive amount of seats that we want. There have to be so many seats that anybody can watch this. People are gonna pay pretty big money for a ticket to this race because me and Milo are such good racers. Well, at least I am. I don't know about Milo. Milo is a noob builder, so maybe he's a noob racer as well. I guess there's only one way to find out, and that is by properly racing him. I can't wait to see his reaction to the track I'm planning on building. I wonder what cars we're going to use. It is very important to pick the right car when you want to win the race. If you want to win, you need a car that is way quicker and much better at turning. If you have a car that's really slow and can only go in a straight line, you are not going to win the race. Or I guess you kinda could, but you'd have a very hard time trying to win. It would be way too difficult. There is a much better chance of winning if you just have a really good car. But there is also a very high chance of winning if you know the track really well. By building this track super cool with lots of twists and turns, I make sure that I know this track like the back of my hand. That will really make it easy to beat Milo on it, especially since he will actually be seeing the entire track for the very first time. It is going to give us such a big leg up. I can't wait to put it into action. Speaking of action, we need to add some parts of this track that actually curve around. It's gonna be pretty boring if the entire race is just in one direction. That is why we need to make sure this entire track is full of loops and twists and turns. We can even add giant bridges and crazy zigzags. That will make this into a huge but very fun challenge. I love a good challenge, but I know Milo definitely struggles with them. That's gonna be so funny to see, but it'll also make sure we totally win. I know I can win the pro race, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to win against the noob one, but I do not know if we can win in the god race. That place looks crazy. It is really well built, so I'll need to make sure I have the best car possible. Only really good cars can make it through that one.
Hey Chip, I have a question.
What is it, Milo?
Who is your favorite F1 driver?
I would probably say Daniel Ricciardo. He actually knows my dad.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I once got an autographed t-shirt from him, and it was the best day of my life. That's why I know I can totally win this thing.
I'm so jealous. I really want to meet Lando Norris or even Lewis Hamilton one day.
Who's your favorite racer, Milo?
Well, pretty much Lando Norris because he's just a a little guy like me.
Hey, he's not a little guy. I think the only little guy here is you, Milo.
Well, if I could drive my car, I would drive it really fast.
Well, I have good news for you. You're gonna be able to put that to the test because this race will have some really fast sections. At least I know my pro race will. Will your noob race have really fast bits too?
Well, first of all, my race isn't really a noob race. It's actually really amazing. And it's gonna have the really fast parts. You're probably gonna crash.
No way, I'm not gonna crash. I'm an expert. I've never crashed a car in my life.
More like an expert.
Expert? Hey, the only birdie with an egg around here is you, Milo. You have a nest.
Yeah, whatever, but I'm pretty confident that I'm gonna win all the races, even the God race.
No way, Milo. I think I am definitely going to win that one. I'm even gonna win my own race. I'm building this pro track really, really well, and if I can beat the God race and the pro race, I'm totally gonna win the noob race.
Well, all the dirt in my race is gonna make me win.
Wait a minute. Milo, did you just say dirt?
Yeah, that's really my favorite block. Of course, I'm building my race out of dirt.
Milo, what is this? You can't build a racetrack out of dirt. None of the cars are gonna be able to go on it.
Hey, get out of here, buddy. You're not allowed to spy on my race.
Oh, Milo, that is bad. You can't be building a race out of dirt. It's gonna totally ruin the wheels and the engines. Everybody's gonna get stuck in the mud.
Well, I'm probably gonna be driving a Ferrari or something, so it's not gonna matter because that's a really awesome car.
Milo, even a Ferrari shouldn't be driven in mud. Aren't you gonna get the Ferrari all dirty? That would be so sad.
Well, maybe I'll do a McLaren or something.
That's a really fancy car as well. Milo, I don't think you've thought this through.
Hey, I think everything flew.
Everything flew. Milo, are you sick right now?
No, I'm feeling awesome like always.
Milo, do you have a fever?
Yeah, a fever for winning.
Milo, that's bad. You shouldn't have a fever for winning.
What? I thought that was a really good thing. Now I'm very confused.
Oh, Milo, you should be having some chicken noodle soup and a bit of a rest, not trying to win this race against me.
Hey, you're just trying to distract me so I don't build an amazing race course. Yeah, right, buddy.
Maybe I am just trying to distract you. I guess we'll never know. The only way to tell is by trying to win the race, but I think I have the best chance of winning out of both of us.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna judge your race course really hard because I know everything about the F1.
Really, Milo? Okay, I guess I'll be able to put that to the test. My race course is going to be the coolest one in race driving history. It's gonna be the track to end all tracks. It'll be so awesome, people will be talking about it for years.
Yeah, well, my main dream is to become an F1 driver, and if I can't do that, then I'll be part of the pit crew or something.
Oh no, that would totally suck. Well, I guess you could be part of the roadworks team. My road is gonna be pretty complicated with lots of different ups and downs. It's gonna mean that these cars go everywhere, and I'm even adding ramps. We can have a huge bumpy bit here that will be very difficult to drive on. I'm sure some certain noobs may even crash on this bit of the race. Maybe you could be in charge of helping them and picking up all the rubble.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be the guy who replaces the wheels with the cool stuff and things.
Milo, that does not make sense at all. Are you sure you're fit to be working around a race, let alone driving one?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of F1 lately, and I think I'm prepared. Pretty much they just go zoom, zoom.
Oh, Milo, there's a lot more to it than that. You can't just zoom and start driving. You have to be an expert or a pro, like I am. That's why I'm even making my race for pros. You can't see it now, Milo, because it is not time for you to look, but there is a crazy double bump in my race that's gonna be very difficult.
Double bump? No worries. Even though I got the noob status, I'm really gonna be very good at all the tricks.
That's pretty cool, Milo, because there are going to be a lot of tricks you will have to do perfectly on my racetrack. Most of the racetrack will even be up in the air. That is going to make it a lot more dangerous in case you fall off. You better make sure you're very careful, Milo, otherwise you could be in a bit of danger here.
Danger is my middle name. I'm built for that kind kind of stuff.
Milo, your middle name is Malusi, and you definitely aren't built for something as crazy as this. I'm even going to add a section of the track right over here where it won't just curve up in the air. There will also be holes in the middle of the track. If you're not careful, you may just fall through them, Milo, and lose the race.
Okay, not gonna lie, that sounds pretty freaky. Maybe I should be a little bit nervous about your track.
Yeah, I'd be pretty nervous too, Milo. It's not an easy track. No way. This is one of the hardest tracks of all time. That's why it's so cool that we get to race on it. Can you imagine being the first people to race on this super awesome track I'm making?
Yeah, that would be really intense. I bet I'm gonna be the first person other than you.
Well, we'll both be racing on this track at the same time, although I think I'll definitely be ahead of you, so I think I'll be the first person.
Yeah, right. You keep telling yourself that, buddy. Not gonna happen.
I guess there's only one way to find out, Milo. We'll have to wait until it is time to actually race on this thing, and I have a very good feeling. Right now, I'm building the final curve at the top section here. After this, it will actually start going back down to ground level at least. Because we're getting so close to the end of this track, it's gotta be really, really intense, and it's gotta take up a bunch of space. I think it will even look really, really cool if we make it go down just like this. The ramps can basically take over from each other. This way, you go down in the exact same spot that you came up in. It is a very awesome little mini loop here, although skipping by jumping across will be absolutely banned. If you try and do something cheeky like that, Milo, you will be disqualified from the race.
Disqualified? That sounds like something I do not want to be.
Yeah, it definitely is not something you want to be at all. Being disqualified is really, really bad. It means you're not allowed to play in the race anymore. At least if you do get disqualified, that is. As long as you make sure you play fair and you do not break the rules or cheat, you'll be totally fine.
Well, I'm really gonna play fair because this is my biggest dream and I really want to win.
Oh yeah, Milo, it's my biggest dream too. I really hope we both become racing superstars, but first I probably am gonna have to beat you in this race.
No, I'm gonna beat you actually. I've been thinking about it.
What? Hey, you can't just think about it and win. No way, you've actually got to be the better racer.
Yeah, I am the better racer. I do it in my dreams.
Oh, well, I guess if you do it in your dreams, then you're pretty good at racing already. It takes a lot of skill to be able to race in your sleep.
Yeah, and I'm a really awesome sleeper.
I know you are, Milo. You're always snoring all the time. It's kind of crazy. I always have to put marshmallows in your beak just so I don't have to hear it all night.
Marshmallows? Is that why my breath is always stinky?
No, I think that's because of something else, but the marshmallows actually might be helping, so I'll totally keep doing it.
No, I don't want marshmallows in my bake.
Okay, maybe I'll stop, but I could even hide the marshmallows somewhere else instead. It's like a treasure hunt, but in your bedroom.
Not okay.
Okay, sorry Milo, I'll stop doing the marshmallow thing. But one thing I will not stop doing is trying to win this race. This is the final curve before the track links up to the beginning. I'm so excited to build this. This is what it has all been coming down to. I really hope this final bit of track looks awesome. Maybe I can even start by bending this section. Oh yeah, this is going to look absolutely amazing. All right, this has to be absolutely perfect, and okay, now we just need to curve it on the other side. If we do this right, this will end up looking perfect, and we'll be able to officially start doing the traps and the rest of the decorations to this race. This can't be just a boring old racetrack, no way, and it would not be very pro of me to do. Luckily, this totally fits perfectly, and I can start making this racetrack the best racetrack there ever was. Around the entire ring of this track, we need to place down the barricades. I'll need to make sure we use these awesome blocks just like this. It has to go around the entire track, otherwise there'll be no side to the road, and it will look really, really silly and messy. This track will have a mixture of different walls. Some of them will look exactly like this, with zero protection from the race cars falling off the side. Some of them can have some safety road cones, and some of them will have special things. It'll all be different throughout this track. That's part of what makes it so difficult. The track will always be changing, so you can never get too comfortable. By making sure we place these blocks all the way around the edge of this racetrack first, before adding any of the special ones, we make sure we don't miss a single spot. Wait a minute, this wall is pretty tricky. This is the part where jumping over to the other side is definitely considered cheating. That is why I'm going to add a big andesite wall here. This way, it's not even possible to cheat. Of course, you could jump over on this side, but who would want to do that? That is a terrible idea. That would just set you all the way back to square one. If you want to cheat in that way, Milo, you can totally do it because it would just cost you the competition. That is, if you're not already behind already. I have a pretty strong feeling that I'm going to be in the lead in this race.
Hey, I'm not cheating. I'm actually doing really good right now.
Really, Milo? What stuff are you building?
Just like a little river.
Oh, wow, a little river. Is it gonna be an obstacle inside the racetrack?
No, it's just for decoration. Maybe it'll distract you while you're driving.
Well, now that you've told me about it, Milo, it's not gonna distract me at all. I'll just be ready for it.
Oh, dang it. I shouldn't have told you.
You definitely shouldn't have, but thanks for warning me, Milo. Now I know to be really, really careful when I see any rivers going through your racetrack.
Oh, rats.
We've almost built this side up to the finish line. Once we do, we can actually start decorating the outside. Whoa, this track already looks really, really cool, but it's still not very pro yet. That's why we need to add some amazing decorations just to make sure this thing looks really, really pro. The first decoration we are going to build will be this part of the race. It needs to look very, very cool and pretty scary too. It's got to be super duper pro, and I think there's something super scary and super pro at the same time. That's why this part of the race is going to look like it goes through a giant rib cage. It's like a skeleton fossil in the desert. It looks really, really creepy already, and I just know Milo is going to freak out about it. Whoa, it already looks pretty good, but I think we need to totally make it perfect. By swapping out some of these blocks with stairs instead of just the regular blocks, and by adding in some slabs, we make sure these bones look really, really pointy. That way, it'll really look like a giant skeleton. Whoa, this is already looking so awesome. Milo has a massive fear of skeletons, so this will really rattle him to the bone. By placing in these final stair blocks on the back of these quartz bone structures, whoa, we really make this skeleton look almost fully complete. Let's just add the final few blocks here. Whoa, this already looks so cool, but there is still more we need to add. Now, in this section here, because it is so high off the ground, we need some pretty good support beams, but these won't just be for support. They will also be really, really cool decorations. We've got to make sure each of them are the same distance apart, otherwise they won't do a very good job making sure this is really well supported. If we don't build these right, they'll just totally ruin the track. Milo, what are you doing?
I'm just testing out my track.
Testing out your tracks, but why are you making a new sound effect?
Because that's what cars sound like, and I just want it to be really realistic.
Milo, you're not a car?
Well, I could be if I wanted to be.
That would be a really bad decision for this race, Milo. If you choose to be your own car, you would definitely not win this thing.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try still.
You're gonna have to try pretty hard, Milo. This section of the road is even going to have fire pits. I thought before that adding a fall would be good enough, but no way. It needs to be even more intense, and there's almost nothing more intense than pure fire.
Well, you should get worried because I already have lava pits in my thing.
Lava pits? Oh, that's a great idea, Milo. I can't believe I haven't even added that yet.
What? You're copying my ideas.
Maybe I am, or maybe I planned to do that all along. You'll never know, Milo. It's a total mystery.
Oh, now I'm real angry.
You should save all your anger for when I totally beat you, Milo. I'm really gonna be so excited, and I think you might be even more angry at me then.
Well, I might be angry, but I also might be really happy because then I won the race and stuff.
Hey, that'll only count if you won the race. I think if I win the race, I'm definitely gonna be the happy one.
Keep dreaming.
I don't know, Milo. I think my dream to win this race may just come true, especially since I am the pro and all. That gives me a really good chance, and I totally plan on taking that chance. I'm even going to add in a little lava section here. This is going to be a pretty dangerous section of this race, Milo, so you'll have to be very careful around it. I also need to make sure I block off the lava from spreading everywhere. I don't want it to fall down and totally ruin the track. Lava is pretty dangerous to work with, so I have to do this properly. Okay, now I need to make sure we place smooth quartz all along the bottom here, just like that. Okay, that's pretty good. We also have to do the same for this lava too. Whoa, we totally did that so well. Now the lava definitely won't spread, and it already looks so awesome. Okay, this looks pretty good. I think I'm happy to call this racetrack totally finished.
What? You're finished?
Yeah, I totally am finished, Milo. What about you?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty much done as well, actually.
Now we get to spin this wheel to find out what OP cars we have.
Oh my gosh, let's see.
I think I should definitely spin this thing first. I can't wait to see what it lands on.
Come on, Chip, I want to see what you get.
Me too. Whoa, look, Milo, it's really spinning.
Oh, what's it gonna choose?
Whoa, it landed on white. That's awesome. I get to choose what's inside the white garage.
All right, you better open it up.
Okay, I can't wait to see what's inside of here. I think it's gonna be an epic car.
Well, I think it's gonna be a flop.
No way, there's no such thing as a flop. All right, we're about to find out. And whoa, that's an awesome car.
This looks really cool, Chip. You're so lucky.
I can't believe I get to drive this thing. I'm totally gonna win with this.
It's even got a spoiler on the back.
Whoa, that makes it way quicker, and it's really good on turns because of that thing. Oh yeah, this is awesome. I bet your cars are not gonna be anywhere near as good as that.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit nervous, but it's really time to see. Whoa, what is it gonna do?
I have no idea, Milo. It could land on anything. And wait a minute, is that yellow or purple?
It was yellow. Let's see what's inside.
Okay, you get to open the yellow garage. What's gonna be in here? I think it'll be something really silly.
I hope it's a Lamborghini and... What?
Milo, that's not a Lamborghini. This is a tricycle.
There's no way I have to race this. Oh my gosh.
This is awesome. If you have to race a tricycle, I really am gonna win this thing.
Well, whatever. I still have an advantage because we're racing on my track. I'll meet you there.
All right, Milo, I totally will.
Yeah, bye, Bozo.
Whoa, this car is awesome. Look, it can even turn corners really well.
Yeah, whatever. I don't want to hear it. I'm still really annoyed about this situation.
Whoa, this car is insane. I'm also a pretty good driver. I only almost crashed on the way here.
Yeah, well, I didn't crash at all, so I'm a pro.
Whoa, and Milo, is this your noob racetrack?
Yeah, it's actually a really good one, okay? I tried my hardest.
Yeah, it looks, awesome, Milo.
Okay, well, enough of the attitude. Let's just race. I'm ready to win.
You look so silly on your bike, Milo. I can't believe you're angry and riding a tricycle.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna win in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, the race has officially started, and whoa, I'm already off the track. Hey, this car is pretty hard to drive. Oh no, I hope I don't land in the lava pit.
You're baiting me. This isn't fair.
Whoa, I don't know if I can still keep going, Milo. Wow, I'm almost crashing into everything.
Whoa, Chip, I'm finding this really difficult, and hey, you just destroyed my Milo sign.
Whoa, Milo, I'm trying to start it up again, but I think there's some glowstone stuck in the wheel.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna get ahead.
No, this is terrible. Come on, car, go, go, go. Oh no, I need to pop the trunk and check if something's wrong. The engine looks fine, but let me clear up all this glowstone dust. Oh, this is terrible. I'm actually gonna put it right over here. That way it's not in the way of the track, and hopefully I can get this thing working again. Wait, I need to totally put down the hood. Otherwise, if I try and drive with this thing on, I won't be able to see. Ah, Milo, I'm trying to drive right now, and there are just cobwebs here.
You're losing, and I'm doing really good.
Not for long, Milo. I'm about to totally come back. This'll be an awesome victory. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, this water is terrible. I hope I don't get stuck in it.
Yeah, I hope you do get stuck in it. Yeehaw! I'm about to finish my second lap on you, buddy.
Whoa, Milo, my car is shaking. I think it's about to explode.
Yeah, well, I hope it does, because I'm on my last lap.
Oh no, I have to get this car working somehow. Come on, car, come on, please work. Oh goodness, the front just opened up. This is not good. How do I fix this?
Oh, hey, Chip, I'm lapping you for the third time.
Hey, stop it, Milo. That's not fair.
I'm gonna win, I'm gonna win.
Oh goodness, maybe I can punch my car over to where it needs to be. No, this is bad. This is just not working. And wait a minute, Milo, you just won.
Yeah, Milo just totally beat you at the race. I'm amazing.
I can't believe you won this. I had the better car and I still lost.
Well, time for the next round.
Before we do the next round, I just have one little thing I need to do first. Milo had some pretty awesome traps on his race course, so I should definitely have some too. These will really help me win. I'm gonna add in some cobwebs all around here, especially on the corner turning bits. These will really slow Milo down. I'm sure I'll be able to just breeze right through them. They totally won't affect me. Okay, this is awesome. Now I just need to add one more set of cobwebs here and boom, the cobwebs are now done. There are some other traps I definitely want to add though, like bear traps. We can add a bunch over here. They are almost the same color as the sides of the track. Hopefully that'll make them pretty difficult to spot. But if they're too easy to spot, then that's okay, because there are going to be some crazy spike traps up here. Whoa, that already looks so crazy. I can even add some more around this corner. Whoa, after the fire, this is really not what you want to be seeing. That's so funny. I think we can even add some more spike traps around parts like this. Whoa, this already looks so terrifying. Finally, we can add some giant stacks of TNT like this. We can add them all the way over here in this section. This just makes this part of the race look even more terrifying. Over here, we can even add a magma block super cool zebra stripe section. This is going to be so crazy. Look at that. Imagine having to drive through this stuff. That would be absolutely terrifying. Luckily, I'm totally a driving pro, so I could probably drive through it fine. The one person who will definitely struggle is Milo. That's perfect though, because it means we have a huge advantage. This is already looking way cooler than it was before. I think I'm totally ready to do the next round of the race with Milo. Alright Milo, now we actually get to respin this for our vehicles on round 2.
I can't wait to see what epic car I get this time.
Me too, I bet it'll be totally awesome. Whoa, look, it's really going. I wonder what color I'm gonna get. Hey, look, that's totally pointing to purple.
Wow, I wonder what's in the purple box.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna be crazy. Oh, I bet it's something awesome, Milo. Something really, really good.
Well, I bet it's something really bad.
No way. I'm totally gonna be right. And wait a minute. Something inside the orange box just made a crazy rumbling noise.
Maybe it's a really amazing car like a Lamborghini.
Whoa, you can hear the engine through the concrete. Whatever car that is, whoever lands on it will have a very, very crazy time driving it. But for now, I get to see what's in the purple garage. Hey, this is just a little go-kart.
What? That's actually pretty cool if you ask me.
No way, it's so small and so low to the ground. This is gonna be pretty difficult to use.
Haha, let's see what Milo gets.
Oh, I hope it's something even worse, like a little skateboard.
No way, it's gonna be a really awesome vehicle. Time to find out. What's it gonna be?
Oh, I can't wait. And look, Milo, it's going. Hey, wait a minute. It totally landed on the color red.
Oh yeah, boy, let's go to the red garage.
Oh, I hope it's nothing awesome inside of this one. Wait a minute. What is that?
Wow, Chip, this is awesome. It's a really fancy vehicle.
Whoa, it's a super fancy car. This is insane. There's no way I can beat this in just a go-kart.
Well, you're gonna have to try. How do I look?
Whoa, you look so cool. You look exactly like a real professional driver.
Yeah, that's because I am a professional driver. Come on, Chip, let's get this race going.
Okay, I guess we better actually start. I just hope I can totally win with such a tiny car. At least I have the advantage of knowing exactly what this race course looks like. That'll really help me win.
Yeah, but I have the advantage of having an epic car and being a really good driver.
Well, Milo, it's gonna take a lot more than being a good driver. You're gonna have to be the best if you want to beat me in this race. Are you ready?
I'm ready!
We'll start the race in 3, 2, 1. Hey, whoa, you're way quicker than me.
Yeah, that's fine. My car is epic.
Whoa, Milo, your car's falling off the side. Hey, you managed to get back on. Whoa! Your car just exploded, Milo. That's crazy. But this is awesome because it gives me a huge advantage.
That was really scary.
Well, now, Milo, I have a way better chance of winning this race. Thank you for doing that.
Well, now I just have to run and pretend I'm a car. I'm glad I got practice earlier.
Whoa, Milo, I also need to totally get a little more practice. I almost ran into those spikes. That could have been really bad. And whoa, I barely missed that TNT. This go-kart is so quick. It's actually quite difficult to drive.
Chip, these spider webs are messing me up.
Oh, wow. It's good to know that they're totally working. Uh-oh, this bear trap section is going to be pretty crazy. I better drive so carefully to make sure I don't accidentally step on them.
I'm the Milo-mobile.
Whoa, Milo, I might be the in trouble mobile. My vehicle is cracking. If I don't make it to the end in time, I won't have a vehicle left.
Ouch, these bear traps are really hurting me.
Well, Milo, I have great news. They're not gonna hurt me anymore because I won!
What? No way, Chip, that's really unfair.
I officially just won the race. And wait a minute, Milo, are you holding your wheels?
Yeah, I told you I was the Milo-mobile, but forget about it.
Wait a minute, you became your own car? That's crazy. Milo, do you know what this means?
It means we have one last race to figure out who's the ultimate winner.
Oh yeah, one last tiebreaker. Winner takes all.
After my car burst into flame last round, I really have to win this. I'm determined.
Not as determined as I am, Milo. I'm gonna flick this lever, and I really hope we find out what's inside that crazy orange garage. It's time! Whoa, Milo, look, it's spinning! This is insane. I really hope it lands on orange, and look, it totally did! Now we actually get to see what's inside.
Wow, Chip, I bet you're gonna get the best car in the world. I'm so jealous.
I think I'm gonna get the best car in the world, too. Whoa, this is so intense. Wait a minute. Milo, the noise coming from the orange garage sounds different all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, I guess there's no more rumbling in here.
Yeah, instead it sounds like some weird clanking, as well as a pig. I don't see a pig anywhere.
That's sounding pretty weird. I guess you better open it still.
Yeah, and wait a minute. Hey, this can't be what was doing the rumbling. This is just a pig.
Chip, what the? This pig is crazy.
How can I even steer this? Oh, I used the carrot on a stick to make this pig go where I want.
This is really funny. I hope I get a really good car to beat you.
Oh, no way. You're not gonna get anything good. Maybe you'll even land on the tricycle or another one of these empty spots.
Nuh-uh. Mine's gonna be really good. Let's see what I got.
Whoa, look, it's going, Milo. Where's it gonna land, though?
I hope it's something good and... Wow, that's blue.
It totally did land on blue. Ah, dang it, you didn't get one of the empty garages like I wanted.
And especially, this is my favorite color.
Wait a minute, Milo. I heard something coming from inside this blue garage. It's the same rumbling from before.
That's very interesting. Let's check what's in here.
Hey, it's a tank doing the rumbling. Wait a minute. If the rumbling was coming from the orange garage and it is not coming from there anymore and suddenly is here, something weird is going on, Milo.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, did you peek inside the orange garage and swap it with your favorite color, the blue one?
No, definitely not.
Oh, Milo, I know when you're lying. I can't believe you've done this.
Well, I guess we better race now, yeah.
A pig versus a tank? This is crazy, except whoa! This is a very fast pig.
What? That pig is very fast, but nothing compared to a tank, really.
This is the God race, the most difficult race we've done so far. Are you ready to start, Milo?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna win in my tank.
I'm gonna get really close. All right, now it is time to go in 3, 2, 1, zoom!
What? Chip, how are you going so fast?
Whoa, this pig is really, really quick. Look, you're so slow with your tank.
I thought this tank was gonna be epic, but it's a total flop.
Wait, you can't even get around those road cones. This is crazy, crazy awesome, that is.
I'm really annoyed. Get back here.
No way, Milo. I'm not gonna get back anywhere. Hey, you're totally crushing the cones.
Whoa, what's this launcher here? Wow!
Whoa, it's launching you up into the air. That's a crazy cool trap. Wow, I'm about to beat the race, Milo. I could let you come close, but boom, I have won the final stretch.
That's really unfair!
No way, Milo. I won fair and square. I guess that just means I am the official pro racer.
You're the worst! I wanted to be the best racer in the world!
Maybe you can be the second best racer, Milo.
Yeah,